92.3 Amp Radio.
You recently worked with Justin Bieber.
Right, yeah.
And so far, the music that we've heard from him with your help and Skrillex, I mean, hasn't it been so dope, guys?
Yeah.
It's really been good. I like the instruments, the beats that you guys are creating with them. What surprised you the most about working with Justin Bieber on a personal level, but also music level?
You know, I've worked with Bieber for a long time, and because I worked with Usher. And Usher, we made Climax, and then after that, Usher introduced me to Bieber. So I worked with him a couple times over the last couple years. I did a song with him and Big Sean. I did a song with him like 3 years ago. And I've always kept in touch, and he's always been a cool guy and, you know, down to earth. And he, you know, in the studio it's fun because he like raps a lot. He literally just rapping all the time and freestyle. He like, has like probably 100 rap songs that you'll know and no one will ever hear. And he's always playing ping pong because he's really good at that too. And then, you know, with him, it was always a friendly relationship. But I think about a year and a half ago when we had the idea to do a song with him for Jack U, he wasn't really in the best place to make music. I think that once we showed them what we could do with the song, and you know, because it was our record, they didn't have a lot of input. So it was like we did what we wanted to do on it, and they were like, okay, I don't really know if we understand this record, but we put it out, and people were like going crazy for it. So once we did that, I think that they were like, they gave us a lot of leverage to do what we wanted to do with him. And I think that's, as a producer, that's all you really want. I think that's why Jack U is so cool because, or even Major Lazer, because we're doing it all ourselves. There's no like A&Rs or no labels. We're like literally making the music and making it for you guys and like what we want to hear. So
nah, everybody's loving it, especially the new. You got a little bit of like dance hall, a little reggaeton sound, especially in Justin Bieber's newest song. I mean, where are you getting that inspiration? I know we were talking backstage. You're good friends with J Balvin, who's a huge Colombian artist right now.
I think when I just started being out in the open and just being like a DJ producer out there all over the world, I was always mixing things. You know, I'm like a DJ at heart. You know how it is. You probably play everything when you're at a club. You know, you play a little dance hall, a little reggaeton, For me, music is music. I don't really see a difference between what I'm doing because I'm playing for a crowd, and my job is to give them everything. You know, try to break them new music, let them be excited to hear things they never heard before. And I've been traveling. You know, I go to Colombia or Venezuela, everywhere I go, and I meet people. When I go there, India. And J Balvin's is somebody, you know, I met on tour, and also Calle Tracy, I've done some production for them from Puerto Rico, and just, for me, I just meet these guys, and they're all really open-minded. When you travel the world, you see a lot of the guys who are outside of America are even more open-minded to try different things.
What are some dope fusions that you got coming up with any artists that you can tell us all about?
Well, we have
really exciting.
For Major Lazer, we have a huge record with The Weeknd that's really dope that's going to be like next album. Probably out like in the summertime, and then man, there's so many, probably like 40 songs from Major Lazer now that I don't even know what to do with. But
you're right. All you do is music.
I know that's a real thing.
You know,
like in the car, on the way here, I'm like on my laptop, you know, trying to get as much as I can done.
Get after, man. Well, thank you for making all that music.